continue to take pride and learn from Asa Mahan's leadership today. Years of commitment to harnessing the power of creativity, ingenuity, community, and academic excellence.
I believe that if you get your degree here, the world is going to feel like it's shrinking.
Years ago, Adrian College Television set out on a mission to bring the excitement, the passion, and the unforgettable moments of Bulldog athletics to fans everywhere. From the field to the court, from nail-biting finishes to championship victories, ACTV has been there to capture it all.
Yeah, Jordan Spear, happy birthday, buddy. I'm sure.
This year, we celebrate a decade of dedication, 10 years of innovation, teamwork, and delivering the energy of Adrian College straight to your screen. Here's to the next chapter at ACTV, because at Adrian College, the story is just beginning.
Bulldog fans, welcome to the home of Adrian College Athletics, brought to you by Adrian College Television. Follow us on social media to be connected to the latest broadcasts, news, highlights, and more. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, X, and TikTok. ACTV's social media handle is at Adrian College TV on all platforms. Thank you to all of our fans who tune in to support us at ACTV.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are live from Marilat Sport and Fitness Center, home of Bulldog basketball. As today, your Adrian College Bulldogs will be taking on the Knights from Calvin University. Hello, everybody. I'm Forrest Vernier alongside Michael Hale. And Michael, what do you expect to see out of both teams this afternoon?
I think we'll get to see some high-anticipated, fast-paced basketball from both teams today.
Yeah, the Calvin Knights, so far, it's been a decent season for them. 12-9 record, 8-4 in conference play. They have struggled a little bit on the road. They are 3-5, averaging 60 points per game as a team. One player for the Knights that we will need to watch for is Anna Fernandez, who is shooting 41% from the floor, 31% from three, and knocking down 71% of her free throws. The Bulldogs have struggled this season. They are 5-15, being 4-7 in conference play, and won their last game 2-5. So they're 2-5 here at home, 56 points per game as a team. They're led by Morgan Babb, who's shooting 38.4% from the field, 25.5% from three, and averaging 6.5 rebounds a game. And also for the Bulldogs, Kylie Skidmore. She's done pretty well on defense, Michael. She's led the team in assists, 3.8 per game. She's also leads the team in turnovers with 3.4. Also, we have Aubrey Ickes, who's 42% from the field, 63% on free throws, and 6 rebounds a game. That's really good. And speaking of Aubrey Ickes, she is going to start things off. And also number 24, Hannah Sal, who's going to get it. It's going to be the Knights who start things off, and here we go. Knights Bulldogs here at Marilat. The Bulldogs already have to show their defense here, and that's going to be a bounce pass to Anna Fernandez. Fernandez makes a good pass to Caitlin LaRue. That's going to go out of bounds, and it will be picked up by Morgan Babb.
Yeah, nice job there by Babb helping out on the defensive and help defense and getting that block.
Also, we have Chloe Wiegers. She'll make the pass to LaRue. LaRue dribbles a few times. Morgan Babb making a good effort guarding her. Now here's Caitlin Otto trying to guard Valerie Dursky.
Good defensive set there by the Bulldogs, forcing a shot clock violation. And you've mentioned Morgan Babb a few times here early on for us. Morgan's actually coming into this game with two back-to-back games of a double-double, so she'll look to keep that going today.
So now we have Kylie Skidmore struggling to find the opening, but she passes it to Morgan Babb. Now here's Valerie Dursky. Now here's Morgan Babb, who gets the first 2 points for the Bulldogs as Adrian College takes a 2-0 lead.
Good job shielding off her defender there.
And the three-pointer attempt is no good. Now here's Dursky. And she makes the pass to, that's a long throw there from Wiegers. Now that one's caught by LaRue. Now here's Wiegers dribbling it, guarded by Otto. Now here's Dursky again. She makes the pass to LaRue. And the shot clock will run out of time again, Michael.
Yeah, and another good job by the Bulldogs there, forcing another turnover.
So now here's Hannah Lish, one of our freshmen. She's done very well this season. Makes a nice chest pass to Kylie Skidmore, trying to go around Wiegers. Now Babb makes another pass to Hannah Lish, being guarded by Fernandez. And there's the defensive rebound by Caitlin LaRue, the sophomore from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Now we have Hannah Sal trying to go around Aubrey Ickes. Now here's number 14, Dursky again. Still only 2-0. Now LaRue's going for the three. What a great defensive rebound there by Caitlin Otto. Now here's Kylie Skidmore, the senior, makes a pass to Aubrey Ickes. Now Otto will let it fly. Not enough momentum there on the three-point attempt. So it's only 2-0, and the only 2 points have been scored by Morgan Babb. So now dribbling it is Wiegers, the sophomore from Lake Orion, Michigan. Being guarded by Otto. Now Lish having to guard LaRue. That'll be thrown over Ickes. Knights trying to tie it up here. The Bulldogs showing outstanding defense here. Now here's Fernandez going for the three, and she misses. And now you can see Lish and Ickes working together, trying to get the ball back, and it's picked up by Morgan Babb.
Good job defensively by the Bulldogs on multiple occasions there, working through a misinterpretation of where the ball is going.
Now Ickes makes a quick pass to Hannah Lish. Lish dribbles it a couple of times, now makes a pass to Skidmore, makes some low dribbles. And the 2-point layup is no good. Now Anna Fernandez making good work with the ball, delivers it to Wiegers. Wiegers with a long throw caught by LaRue. Now Ickes trying to guard LaRue. Meanwhile, Skidmore was in front of Hannah Sal. Now LaRue trying to go around Skidmore, and that will be traveling.
Good job by the defense of the Bulldogs there. Forcing the Knights players there to not have a good anything on offense.
So now Hannah Lish dribbling the ball again, making her way past the half-court line. Makes the pass to Kylie Skidmore. She'll have to go around Wiegers. Now Morgan Babb finds Lish very quickly. Now Lish going around Fernandez. Now Aubrey Ickes hands it to Caitlin Otto. Now Ickes trying to get 2 more, and she's done it. Bulldogs have a 4-0 lead now.
Great give and go there by Ickes, and great job finishing through a little bit of contact there.
So now Otto now having to guard Wiegers. The bounce pass to LaRue. LaRue will now pass it back to Wiegers with a bounce pass to Sensing. Now Wiegers again makes the long throw to LaRue, makes the catch. Ickes trying to guard Sal, and the Knights still have yet to get a point here, Michael.
Yeah, that's a big attribution to the Bulldogs defense. And you've seen them, they've come out in a little bit of a zone defense, it looks like. So we'll see if the Bulldogs keep that up.
And meanwhile, Morgan Babb tried going for the three, and what a defensive rebound there by Fernandez, the junior from Plymouth, Michigan.
And the Bulldogs are going to have to limit the Knights on the rebounding if they want to win this game.
We have substitutes coming in as Morgan Babb and Kaylin Otto will head towards the sidelines. Also, Kaylin LaRue will be substituted. Also, Darby Leinerth is checking in. She'll be taking over for Otto. Also, Lauren Barkowitz. And we have Emma McElroy, another one of our freshmen. She will be substituting in for Kylie Skidmore. McElroy is a freshman from Van Buren Township, Michigan. Meanwhile, Anna Fernandez trying to get the first point for the Knights on the free throw, and she misses. But the referee tells her that she has one more try here. Will this be the first Knight point here? No, it will not, as Fernandez misses both of her foul shots. So now Hannah Lish, you can see her trying to communicate with her teammates as she's having to go around Uyghurs, and Aubrey Ickes does it again. Bulldogs lead 6-0 with 5 minutes left in this first period.
Great job by the Bulldogs offensively, drawing the defense out towards the perimeter and then dumping it underneath for an easy layup.
So now Barkowitz is trying to guard Sal, and it's caught by Ickes on the defensive rebound. Long throw, nice catch there from McElroy. McElroy trying to go around Sal. What an effort there by McElroy. Trying to get 2 more points on the rebound, but just not enough altitude. But this means, so also a foul is called, and we are going to step aside now for a media timeout. But the Bulldogs have a good start, leading 6-0. We'll be right back right after this.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty-to-student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge education. With state-of-the-art facilities, 10 academic institutes, and 50 competitive sports teams, Adrian fosters growth both inside and outside the classroom. From small class sizes to championship-level athletics, we provide the tools and experiences you need to succeed. Join a community that prioritizes your success. Start your journey with us, where your potential is realized. Discover Adrian College.
Bulldogs lead 6-0 as they have a good start in this first quarter. Points have been scored by, 2 2-pointers scored by Aubrey Ickes and 1 2-pointer by Morgan Babb. So Ickes is also 2 for 2 in field goals. Meanwhile, moments ago, a foul was called on Hannah Sal, her first personal foul, as Emma McElroy makes it 7-0, as she shows just how important free throws are. As she'll try to get one more here, and she'll miss, but Ickes will try to get 2 more. What an effort there, but it just falls off the rim. And now that one's caught by Sally Merrill as she dribbles it back and forth, makes the pass to number 12, Uyghurs, as she's being guarded by Darby Leinerth. Meanwhile, Emma McElroy trying to go for the ball, but it was caught there. As Ickes doing a great job on defense. She and Lisher have really been working together, as McElroy also making a nice effort on guarding, but Darby Leinerth takes the ball back for the Bulldogs. McElroy trying to get 2 more, and she scores! Let Bruiser paw print that one on the board. Bulldogs lead 9-0 in this first quarter.
A great job by the Bulldogs here, coming out with a lot of energy and intensity early on in this game.
Meanwhile, the Knights still have have yet to score a point. As Barkowicz makes the pass to Lish, Fernandez trying to steal it. Had too much momentum there as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, we see the Knights coming out in a little bit of a pressure defense here, coming out of this out-of-bounds set, trying to get some momentum.
As McElroy makes a great play. As she tried passing it to Leinerth, was blocked for the moment, but now gets it to her. Now McElroy makes the pass to Barkowicz. Now here's Darby Leinerth being guarded by Custer. Now here's Ix again. Almost dropped it there. Tried getting two more, but there's a defensive rebound by Sensenig. Here's Barkowicz again trying to play good defense. Aubrey Ickes and Barkowicz working together, and the whistle is blown.
Yeah, great job defensively by the Bulldogs, forcing a bad shot and then getting the defensive rebound.
Now let's take a look at what happened here. Yeah, watch Darby Leinerth get it to McElroy quick, as she got the 2 points there. Now McElroy has the ball again. She'll have to try to get through Sal, or LaRue, excuse me. Now here's Morgan Babb. She makes the pass to Lish, being guarded by Halliwell. Here's Morgan Babb having to go around Sal. Babb struggling to find opening, makes the bounce pass to Hannah Lish. And it'll be traveling. Called on the Bulldogs. So now Fernandez will try to get the offense going for the Knights, as the Knights have struggled in this first quarter offensively. As now Hannah Sal trying to get the 2 points, but the ball gets loose. As Lish and Babb working together on defense.
That's a great drive by Saul there, trying to just, like you said, Forrest, get something going on offense. Jumpstart the Knights' offense here.
Meanwhile, the foul was called on Hannah Lish. She will be substituted by Kylie Skidmore, as Hannah Sal is going to try to get the first point for the Knights. And the free throw was no good. But she'll get one more try here. She'll try to get at least one here. And she misses both of her. So the Knights have been 0 for 4 in free throws. As Emma McElroy makes a bounce pass to Skidmore. Morgan Babb trying to find room, but Skidmore will now give it to her. It gets loose. What a job there by Kaylin LaRue on the defense. Now here's Jamie Custer doing a great job here. Now here's Halliwell trying to get the three, and she misses. Less than 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. It's Darby Leinerth doing a great job guarding LaRue. As Barkowicz making a great effort there on her defense. And now it's caught on the defensive rebound by Sally Merrill. It looks like another foul. The foul will be called on Kylie Skidmore, her first. It is the third foul that has been called on the Bulldogs in this game. Long throw caught by LaRue. As Barkowicz again, you could see her trying to take it from Custer. It's Lauren Barkowicz. The foul was called on her, as she'll be substituted by Aubrey Ix. You can see Skidmore and McElroy getting ready. As the Knights are going to try to get at least their first couple of points here. As McElroy, you can see her guarding Halliwell. The Bulldogs now trying to take it back. The three-point attempt. And the defensive, you can see Skidmore trying to take the defensive rebound.
And that was a great job by the Knights there, getting multiple opportunities and many defensive or offensive rebounds over top of the Bulldog defenders.
So now both the Knights and the Bulldogs have both had 3 fouls each. Moments ago, the foul was called on Sally Merrill, her first. It was a personal foul. As McElroy gets past the midline, trying to go around Halliwell. McElroy makes the pass to Ix. Bounce pass to Morgan Babb, trying to get 2 more. And it spins and goes in. Bulldogs lead 11-0 in the first quarter as they continue to make the extension they need to this lead. As you can see, Hannah Sal dribbling the ball, but it gets loose.
And you can see the excitement in the Bulldogs players here on the floor, cheering on each other, especially the bench players, cheering on their teammates on the floor.
Yeah, Michael, it's amazing how all these athletes are here to support one another. As here's Anna Fernandez making good work dribbling the ball, trying to go for the layup as Morgan Babb takes it on the defensive rebound. As McElroy makes the pass to Aubrey Ix. Ix having to go around Sal. Still 11-0 Bulldogs with the foul will be called. That's the second foul called on Hannah Sal, the 4th foul so far for the Knights. So checking in, Valerie Dursky checking back into this game. Also Sophie Sensing. As Aubrey Ickes does what she needs to do here. Can she do it again here? And she does. As Ix now has 6 points. As she has led the Bulldogs today so far in points scored. Now Caitlin Otto, who's re-entered into this game, trying to pick up where she left off on the defense. As the Knights are passing around, as the ball was going around in the circle on the court. With 19.5 seconds left on the clock, it stopped for the moment. As Morgan Babb has her second foul called on her. Now the Knights have an opportunity to get their first point. This is Valerie Dursk as she scores the first point for the Calvin Knights. As she'll get one more here. Here it is. And she misses. But Aubrey Ix makes the defensive rebound. Barkowitz making the pass to Skidmore. See Skidmore doing a great job dribbling the ball. And it looks like the Bulldogs are just going to try to use up the rest of the clock here to end this quarter strong as Skidmore scores her first 2 points as the clock will run out of time in this first quarter. But what a quarter it's been for Adrian College. They lead 15-1.
Yeah, it's a great quarter by the Bulldogs, coming out with a lot of intensity and limiting what the Knights could do offensively.
Absolutely, Michael. And so now we're going to take a quick break, but we'll be back in just a moment for the second quarter. Bulldogs lead 15-1. So we'll be right back after these messages.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
And we are back now as we're just about ready to get going for the second quarter. But the Bulldogs have a big lead, 15-1, as Aubrey Ix scored 6 points. Morgan Babb had 4. Skidmore, who moments ago just scored her first 2 before the clock ran out. And Emma McElroy has also had a few. 2 of the points she scored were free throws. Or excuse me, one of them was on the free throw. And she had a 2-pointer. So the Bulldogs are 6 for 13 in field goals. But the Knights, they have struggled, though. The Knights are 0 for 16 in field goals, 0 for 8 in three-pointers, and only 1 for 6 in free throws. As Aubrey Ix will try to get things going again for Adrian College. As she's being guarded by Sensenig. As the clock is stopped for the moment. As the referee will hand the ball to Kylie Skidmore as she'll find someone to pass it to. It's going to be Hannah Lish who makes the catch. And traveling will be called for the first time already in this second quarter.
Yeah, the Knights have come out here early in the second quarter, up to their intensity a lot.
So now Aubrey Ix is trying to guard Anna Fernandez. Otto now trying to guard Hannah Sal. Now Kaylin Otto making quick movements here. Now Kylie Skidmore finding the ball quick. The Knights trying to get their first 2 points of the second quarter as Valerie Dursky makes it 3 points for the Knights, their first 2 of this second quarter. As Hannah Lish makes the pass to Aubrey Ix. Ix dribbles it a couple of times. And the whistle is blown.
Yeah, and that last offensive set by the Knights, they did a great job moving it around the perimeter, forcing the Bulldogs defense to move around, which ultimately led to that mid-range jumper falling for the Knights.
And now Skidmore, you can see her taking her time as Otto, a little hard impact there, but she gets back up, she's okay. So Anna Fernandez has her first foul. As Kaylin Otto has a chance to get her first point. And she misses the first try on the free throw. But if she scores this, it'll make her 1 for 2 in free throws today. And she's got it. So now the Bulldogs lead 16-3. So now you can see Kaylin Otto. As Otto's done pretty well on defense so far. Now here's Kylie Skidmore. You can see her trying to guard Anna Fernandez. Now here's Halliwell. Makes the pass to Fernandez. Now Halliwell trying to go get the three. As Halliwell scores the first three-pointer for the Knights.
That was a great look there at the top of the key just to make that shot. And you've seen the Knights have just come out with a lot more confidence here early in the second quarter.
Hannah Lish will pass it to Aubrey Ix. Ix trying to get 2. Just a little bit too much on the 2-point layup attempt. So the foul is called on Kylie Skidmore. It is her second. So now Halliwell now dribbling the ball. You could see her waving her hand, signaling for a player to get to the spot where she wants her. Now Fernandez. You can see Skidmore trying to guard her, but she's able to bounce pass it to her teammate. Now here's Sensenig. Gets 2 more for the Knights. As Calvin University definitely has something going here in this second quarter. As Hannah Lish taking her time, dribbling the ball. You see Halliwell trying to steal it. Now Kylie Skidmore makes a quick bounce pass to Barkowitz. Barkowitz trying to get 2. Picks it up on the rebound. Skidmore with the offensive rebound. Passes it back to Aubrey Ix. And the steal there by Sensenig. So now Aubrey Ix trying to guard Halliwell, but she's able to get 2 more. And so now the Knights have 10. And so we're going to step aside for a timeout, but we'll be right back in just a moment. Bulldogs lead 16-10.
Adrian College is a private liberal arts institution known for its diverse academic programs, strong emphasis on experiential learning, vibrant campus life, and commitment to fostering a supportive community. Want to visit Adrian College for yourself? Visit our website at adrian.edu/campusvisit.
And we are back. Bulldogs still have the lead 16-10, but as I was saying earlier, the Knights seem to be starting to catch up here, Michael.
Yeah, they've come out with a lot more energy here in the second quarter. And the Bulldogs just have to come out of this timeout here and match that intensity like the Knights did coming out of the quarter break.
And so for the Calvin Knights, how about Gabby Halliwell, the freshman from Charlotte, Michigan? She has led Calvin in 5 points scored. She's 2 for 5 in field goals. Also, we have Dursky, who has scored 3, and Sensenig has 2. So now the Knights are 4 for 21 in field goals. They've only scored 1 3-pointer. That was by Dursky. So now the Bulldogs are ready to try to get their offense back up and running here. So the referee will hand it to Lauren Barkowitz, who will give it to Kylie Skidmore. As you can see, Wiegers trying to guard her as she makes her way towards the right wing. Now Barkowitz, but that'll get away from Ix and Sensenig. Now Skidmore has the ball. Who's she going to give it to? It's going to be Hannah Lish. She's being guarded by Fernandez. But you can see Lish back up to try to get that momentum back. Now here's Darby Linerth as the ball went around in the half circle there. Now Linerth tried passing it to Lish, but Fernandez with a great defensive play. But Hannah Lish takes it back from her. But it goes out of play.
Great recovery by Lish there on that turnover, hustling back on defense and not giving up that layup.
So now we have Wiegers, who's being guarded by Skidmore, makes the pass to Caitlin LaRue. Now Ix trying to guard Sensenig, and it's caught on the defensive rebound by Skidmore. She spins around, but gets going. And Skidmore now being guarded by Wiegers. Makes her way toward the left wing, gives it to Hannah Lish, who goes for the 3, and Lish scores! Bulldogs have 19 points on the 3-pointer by Hannah Lish. That was important right there. As you can see, Darby Linerth, she's trying to guard Caitlin LaRue. Now that one's caught by Anna Fernandez as the whistle is blown. As Lauren Barkowitz has her second foul. And let's take a look at what happened here. You can see Skidmore having the ball here. Gives it to Hannah Lish as she makes her way. She found the opening, and yeah, that was a great 3-pointer there by Hannah Lish.
Yeah, using those screens that she received to get open at the top of the key and sink that 3-pointer.
Now Aubrey Ix guarding Dursky. Dursky going around Ickasan. Skidmore now having to guard Wiegers. Linerth takes it back on the rebound. Linerth taking her time, making her way past the midline. Now Hannah Lish. She goes around Fernandez, makes the quick pass to Barkowitz, who will throw it to Ix. Ix trying to get 2 on the layup. Again, just a little bit too much momentum there as Jamie Custer makes a long pass to one of her teammates. As it's Caitlin LaRue who scores only the second 3-pointer for the Knights. As Skidmore makes her way past the midline. See her being guarded by Chloe Wiegers. As McElroy and Otto will be re-entering into this game. They'll be substituting for Linerth and Skidmore. So Otto will get the ball here for the Bulldogs. makes a quick pass to McElroy. McElroy having to go around Wiegers. Now here's Hannah Lish making slow bounces with the ball. Now Ix to McElroy. McElroy trying to get two. Just not enough. Now the Bulldogs having to play defense as McElroy is guarding Wiegers. And it's caught by Dursky. Whistle is blown. The foul will be called on Dursky. Also a foul on Aubrey Ix, as she is now substituted by Morgan Babb. Now Dursky will try to score the foul shot, and she does it. 15 points now for the Knights. They're really starting to close the gap here as Otto gives it to Lish. Barkwick's on the left wing, being guarded by LaRue. McElroy trying to go around Dursky. Now here's Morgan Babb, will let it fly for the three, but it will not go in. Now here's Jamie Custer, and she makes the pass to LaRue. And we are tied up at 19 on another three-pointer from the Knights. Now here's Emma McElroy, makes a bounce pass around Wiegers. 19-19 here in the second quarter, because remember, Michael, in the first quarter it was all Bulldogs, but the Knights have really came back and closed the gap.
Absolutely. The Knights saw a couple of shots go down there early in the period and have just really used all that momentum.
As you can see, Dursky had it back, but the defensive foul is called on Emma McElroy. That's McElroy's first foul of this game. So now here's Wiegers. You can see her trying to talk with her teammates. As the ball goes, it's going around in the circle from player to player. Now LaRue fakes it, but then dribbles her way under the basket. But it's still tied up. Big opportunity for the Bulldogs to take the lead. Barkwick's trying to get the two, and it's blocked there by LaRue. 3:17 left in the second quarter, as Barkowitz will have an opportunity to score a free throw. Big chance for the Bulldogs to take back the lead, as the foul was called on LaRue. It's the Knights' third foul of this second quarter, as Barkowitz misses on the first try. You can see her teammates letting her know that it's okay, as she'll get one more. It's Kylie Skidmore about to re-enter into this game. We'll find out in a moment who she'll be substituting for. As Barkowitz scores her first point of this game. As Kylie Skidmore rechecks back into this game, she'll be substituting for Hannah Lish, who takes a seat on the sidelines. Now Skidmore, you can see her guarding Custer. Now the Knights trying to take their first lead. That would have been a three-pointer, but Skidmore, you can see her guarding Custer, as that was Wiegers who went for the three-pointer. Now here's LaRue going around McElroy. Now here's Hannah Sal being guarded by McElroy. Barkowitz trying to block LaRue. As McElroy tried taking it, but Fernandez holding on to it. Barkowitz will give it back to Kylie Skidmore. Here's Morgan Babb trying to get a couple more points for the Bulldogs, and she does. Bulldogs lead 22-19. So Morgan Babb now has 6 points, as she is tied now with Ix. Now here's Custer as she gets the three, and we are tied at 22. So that's the second time that the Knights have tied it up. But they have yet to take a lead. Now Skidmore, you could see her being guarded by Fernandez. Now Otto making the pass to McElroy. Now Barkowitz, Morgan Babb tried catching it, but it goes out of bounds. So we're getting more substitutes now. Ix taking over for Barkowitz. Chloe Wiegers and Sally Merrill. Gabby Halliwell is back into this game as Wiegers and Merrill take their spots on the sidelines. Now Morgan Babb, you could see her trying to get a couple more. But Valerie Dursky will have her second foul. That's the fourth foul of the second quarter for the Knights. So now here's Dursky she will be substituted by Sophie Sensenig. Now here's Morgan Babb. She'll try to take the lead for the Bulldogs. As Morgan Babb scores the free throw, it's 23-22. The next one will it be 24-22? Yes, it will. As Morgan Babb scores both of her free throws. As Otto, again, doing a great job on defense, guarding her opponent. You could see Skidmore trying to guard Halliwell. Here's McElroy now, trying to block Custer. It's Morgan Babb. You could see her making an effort. As McElroy now has it again. Makes her way past the midline. Makes the pass to Babb. Babb now with a bounce pass. But no, it's taken back by Sensenig. Now that one's passed around Skidmore. Here's Jamie Custer. Now Halliwell, who passed it to Fernandez. Now Otto, you could see her trying to block Custer from scoring, but it's 25-24 Knights as they have taken their first lead of this game. Skidmore makes the pass to Emma McElroy. McElroy tries getting the two-pointer. Skidmore recovers it. As you can see, the Knights had it back for the moment, but the Bulldogs found it quickly.
Yeah, the Bulldogs just need to settle down here as we have 30 seconds until halftime. They just have to settle themselves down and get back into what got them their lead in the first quarter.
Yeah, absolutely, Michael. It's very important to know how they were able to take that big lead back in the first quarter, scoring two-pointer after two-pointer after two-pointer. And I feel like that's something important that they will need for the second half, as Morgan Babb ties it up on the free throw, as she'll need one more to help the Bulldogs reclaim the lead. And she's got it. So Morgan Babb is now 4 for 4 in free throws. So now the ball will go back to the Knights. So here's Halliwell, taking her time, dribbling the ball. Now I feel like both teams at this point will just want to use as much of the clock as they can.
Yeah, I think the Knights are going to hold it for the last shot here. With the shot clock being off, they don't need to take another shot until the buzzer hits 0-0.
It's a smart play there by Halliwell, but now she's going to get moving here. With 3 seconds left, trying to get the three-pointer, but Ix gets it on the defensive rebound, and that will do it for this first half and the second quarter. But the Bulldogs went from leading by 14 points to now leading by just 1, and it is 26-25. Michael, do you have any thoughts?
Yeah, that was a great period by the Knights there, scoring 24 out of their 25 in that period. They just came out with a lot more intensity than they did in the first quarter. And for the Bulldogs, in the second half, for them to come away with this win, they just need to play with that same intensity that they did in the first quarter.
Yeah, you know what they say, Michael. It's going to be one thing or the other that will happen, and that one thing or the other will be We will find out in the second half. Will the Bulldogs reclaim that big lead, or will the Knights have a big turnaround here? Find out when we return on ACTV.
You stand today, students, on the threshold of a magical time in your life, a time of significant growth, introspection, self-awareness, challenge, and opportunity. A time that you will always look back on as special years. Never experienced before you arrive today, and never replicated after you graduate.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
This is the Arrington Bookstore at Adrian College, the place to get game day ready, represent your clubs and organizations, and be Bulldog proud. With a wide selection of merchandise and a smile at every visit, stop by inside the Kane Student Center to pick up your Adrian College wares and make it another great day to be a Bulldog.
Welcome to Adrian, Michigan. We're located in a proud college town. Adrian College is situated just 45 minutes from Ann Arbor, Detroit, and Toledo. We're very excited to show you just a little bit of what AC has to offer. This is the gateway to our campus. Welcome to the place that we believe will change the rest of your life. AC features one of the most well-rounded educational experiences in the country. We offer over 60 different academic majors and 10 academic institutes, as well as dozens of student organizations. Year after year, we've been ranked as one of the nation's best colleges, including being one of the most innovative institutions in the U.S. for our medical programs. Our campus is simply beautiful. Our student-to-faculty ratio is an incredible 13-to-1. That means more attention for you and a much better overall learning environment. We know how to put together an education that is life-changing, and these are just some of the highlights. From our communication arts program, to our many performing arts, to the home of business on campus, to our sciences and medical studies, we have the spaces where you can grow into the professional that you want to become. Our first-year student experience is award-winning. You'll make lifelong friends here, meet mentors, and maybe even meet that special someone. The Kane Student Center is open 24 hours a day, and there's a lot going on here. The Bulldog Beanery has all of your hot drinks. Pause and Go is our on-campus convenience store. The bookstore is where you'll get all of your Bulldog gear, and you can just hang out and study in the skyboxes. Not far away is the Shipman Library. The Shipman has quiet, relaxing spaces for you to study in. You can check out books from thousands of libraries around the country, and the Shipman is open 24 hours as well for your convenience. There are hundreds of learning opportunities on campus. In addition to the arts and beautiful facilities, Adrian College is known for its athletic programs. There is nothing like a Saturday game day here in Adrian. The Bulldog football team are 11-time MIAA champions. At Docking Stadium, fans watch soccer, lacrosse, football, and more. Just a few hundred yards away, Adrian College's basketball teams compete. In addition to basketball, fans can enjoy wrestling, acro and tumbling, and volleyball here. We also have a state-of-the-art weight room available to all of our students. When things heat up too much on campus, you can cool off with our ice sports. Our NCAA ice hockey teams are constantly battling in the national playoffs. Just a quick walk down the service drive, we feature one of the best baseball and softball programs in the nation at our level. Soon you'll be able to cross the street and watch men's and women's rugby take to the pitch as well. Our rowing, crew, and top-ranked bass fishing programs compete out of the Adrian College Boathouse, a gorgeous facility just a 15-minute drive north on Devil's Lake. Our students know how to relax in their downtime. When they're not out and about, we have dozens of housing options on campus. With apartments right in the mix of things, you can pick what works best for you. We've also recently renovated a few of our housing options. Adrian College is a Methodist-affiliated institution that has been changing lives since 1859. The modern liberal arts education offered by our faculty is unrivaled. We can't wait to have you on campus and show you around. Visit adrian.edu to schedule a full campus visit today. We'll see you soon.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Morgan, the current student government president here at Adrian College. I chose Adrian College because of the campus size. Campus feels like a fun, energetic community where everyone knows each other. If you want to see what Adrian has to offer for you, you can schedule an in-person visit at adrian.edu/campus-visit.
You have earned the right to be here through endless nights of studying, testing, writing, and dedication to learning. The diploma you will receive symbolizes your efforts and distinguishes you as a highly educated person, learned in the arts and sciences, and prepared for a life of achievement and great accomplishment.
Now, as you face the world outside this academic haven, the concept of courage must not be left behind in your textbooks. It should be as alive in you today as your ambition to change the world for the better.
We were all born to be a Bulldog. Life drew us to this school, these people, and this tiny town. You were meant to be here to make a difference and to grow within yourself for the better. But what does it mean to truly be a Bulldog? Well, to scratch the surface, the students of Adrian College are anything but ordinary. The pride, grit, perseverance, and passion is absolutely unmatched. Good luck and congratulations, class of 2024. And know that today is yet another Bulldog victory.
Are you looking to become a future Bulldog and get recruited by Adrian College? Do you display characteristics of tenacity, drive, and determination? With over 50 teams on campus, there are plenty of opportunities to further both your athletic and academic career. For all recruiting inquiries, head to www.adrianbulldogs.com and click on the recruitment tab at the top right of your screen. Your future with the Bulldogs is closer than ever.
Bulldogs lead 26-25 as we are about to get ready to start this second half. I'm Forrest Veneer alongside Michael Hale. As Michael, the Bulldogs and the Knights have definitely showed us a difference between taking a lead and making a comeback to close the gap, as Adrian College had 15 points in the first quarter. Remember, the Knights only had 1, and in the second quarter, the Knights started to come back and tie it up as they scored 24 points, and the Bulldogs only had 11. So this second half is going to be a big opportunity to turn things around for the Knights. But just to remind you, for those of you watching at home, the AC Spring Concert is coming up. Don't miss Cameron Marlowe live at Adrian College on March 21st as part of his Keeping the Lights On tour. General admission tickets are just $50, and AC students get in for free. Grab yours today at adriancollege.hometownticketing.com. Let's fill the house and keep the music going. That's March 21st, Cameron Marlowe at Adrian. So, Michael, do you have anything? What do you have to say as we get things going here in this third quarter?
Yeah, the Bulldogs are going to have to come out here in the second half and play a lot like they did in that first quarter. High intensity moving around on the defensive end and offensive end.
So meanwhile, Morgan Babb, you can see her trying to guard Valerie Dursky, who did pretty well in the second quarter. Scored quite a bit of points for her team as Chloe Wiegers makes the pass to her teammate, number 14, Valerie Dursky. As the whistle is blown, 30 seconds into this third quarter. That was a good defensive rebound by Hannah Sal. Now Hannah Lish for the Bulldogs. One of our freshmen dribbles, makes her way past the midline, struggles a little, but the ball is taken by the Knights and it goes out of bounds. So now the referee will hand it to Kylie Skidmore, the only active senior that we have playing this season. So now Hannah Lish Dribbles it a couple of times, and it's taken back by Chloe Wiegers. What a defensive play there coming from the Knights as Hannah Lish takes it back on the defensive rebound. Lish struggling a little, but makes the bounce pass to Morgan Babb, who played pretty well back in the first half. Babb now spinning around a little, but that will go out of play from Caitlin LaRue. So now so Kylie Skidmore makes the pass to Hannah Lish, and the whistle is blown. So the foul will be called on Aubrey Ix. It's the first foul called on the Bulldogs in this second half, this third quarter to be exact. The ball goes around Hannah Lish. Now that one's caught by number 23, Caitlin LaRue. Tried going for the three. Ix easily will hand it to Hannah Lish, who is moving really fast, dribbling the ball, trying to go around Wiegers. Now Aubrey Ix trying to get the first 2 points for the Bulldogs, and it will not go in. So now we have Caitlin LaRue. So if the Knights score at least 2, they will take the first lead of this second half. That one goes around a little too much in the momentum as Skidmore takes the defensive rebound, makes a long throw, caught by Hannah Lish. She dribbles it a few times before making the chest pass to Caitlin Otto. Now Otto taking her time before she makes the bounce pass to Morgan Babb, being guarded by Hannah Sal. Babb now makes the pass to Lish. Lish struggling a little. It's taken back by the Knights again on this. That was stolen by Dursky. Now here's Fernandez trying to get the three. And now, but they will get 2 from Dursky as the Knights score the first 2 points of this second half.
And that was a poor job defensively by the Bulldogs there, not boxing out.
Yeah, but they'll still have plenty of time to get things going here. So the Bulldogs, their head coach is Sam Miller in his first season, as he always offers great support for his players. Head coach for the Knights is Mark Christner, assisted by Heather Swigrania, Anna Drews, and John Ross. Assistant coaches for the Bulldogs is Angela Sikora, the first season. Volunteer assistant coaches are Wayne Perry and Riley Campbell. So now Morgan Babb makes a pass to Darby Linerth to Otto as the ball goes around in the circle from the left to the right wing. Now Ix trying to make her way past Sal, and Aubrey Ix takes the lead back for Adrian College. But it's only by 1 point, as they'll have to, as they just cannot get comfortable here. They have to remember that defense is very important, as now traveling is going to be called, so this will be a turnover. So now here's Kylie Skidmore. Dribbles it from hand to hand. Having to go around Wiegers. Now Otto has it. Having to go around LaRue. 6:25 left in this third quarter. Bulldogs have a 1 point lead, but as I was saying before, they're definitely going to have to keep their eye on the ball when it comes to their defense.
Yeah, it's been a great job defensively by the Bulldogs overall, but their rebounding has been what's killed them throughout this game. So as long as they can get their defensive rebounds, I think they'll have a great chance of coming out of this game with a win.
Yeah, they'll definitely need to work on their rebounds if they want to keep their offense going, as well as Caitlin Otto finds it and takes advantage and grabs it at the right place at the right time. As it goes from Skidmore to Linerth to Ickes, who will get 2 more. Bulldogs have 30.
Great job by Ix there, working through traffic and getting that layup to go.
So now Otto keeping an eye on the ball as it goes from Sensenig to Sal. Now Ix trying to guard Sal. Leinerth focused very well. And another turnover. It's the second time traveling has been called. But now we're going to step aside for a media timeout, but don't go anywhere. We'll be right back here on ACTV. Bulldogs lead 30-27.
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, and learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
Bulldogs lead 30-27 here in this third quarter as the clock has really been moving along here for both teams here because there hasn't been that many points scored, but Adrian has more so far than the Knights in this third quarter. They have 4 and the Knights have 2. As for those of you watching at home, we want to thank you very much for tuning in to our broadcast. My name is Forrest Frenier, and joining me is my good friend Michael Hale. We also have Mason Foote, who is directing. He is one of our interns. He's doing a great job with us this afternoon. Also Cameron Overmeyer running the top camera for us this afternoon. As we would also like to remind you to stay connected with all the action by following at Adrian College TV on social media. From game highlights to campus events, we've got you covered. Don't miss a moment. Follow at Adrian College TV today, but make sure to capitalize the A in Adrian, the C in college. And also TV should be capitalized as well when you make the search. And you will be able to find it. So the Bulldogs still have a 30-27 lead. And so a foul now will be called on the Knights. So the foul was actually called on the Bulldogs. Now Fernandez misses the free throw as Fernandez has struggled all day with the foul shots. But now this time she scores. So now it's a 2-point game. As Skidmore dribbling it, struggling a little bit to go around Wiegers, looking for the opening here. Meanwhile, you could see Leinerth trying to block Fernandez close to the left wing. So now there was a foul called on Dursky. As we're going to step aside for another break, but we'll be right back. Bulldogs lead 30-28.
Bulldog fans, welcome to the home of Adrian College Athletics. Brought to you by Adrian College Television. Follow us on social media to be connected to the latest broadcasts, news, highlights, and more. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, X, and TikTok. ACTV's social media handle is at Adrian College TV on all platforms. Thank you to all of our fans who tune in to support us at ACTV.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today.
So now we are back. Bulldogs have a 2-point lead in this third quarter, 30-28. As Darby Leinerth will get the ball for the Bulldogs. Should make a quick pass to Skidmore. Now she'll give it to Barkowitz, who just rechecked into this game a moment ago. And she'll make the underhand toss to Hannah Lish. Anna Fernandez keeping a good eye on the ball as Lish dribbling. Now Morgan Babb going for the three. And it will not go in. As Lish trying to get two more, and Hannah Lish scores! Bulldogs have 32 points now.
Great job getting the offensive rebound there. And then great job by Lish there, realizing that she was going to have an open lane and taking the backdoor cut and getting the layup.
So now Fernandez going for the three. And it bounces off the rim. As the ball goes out of play. So now Barkowitz will have the ball. So meanwhile, Valerie Dursky will check back in. She'll be substituting for Sophie Sensenig. So now here's Barkowitz. She makes the pass to Kylie Skidmore. As Wiegers, you could see her. As you can see it, she shows just how important it is to keep your eye on the ball. Now Lish, as you can see Fernandez and Wiegers working together to get the ball back for the Knights. Now here's Wiegers again, trying to make her way towards the basket. Goes out of play and it rolls into the hallway. Barkowitz will retrieve it. Caitlin LaRue is rechecking back into this game while Sal and number 13, Anna Fernandez, will take a seat on the sidelines as Hannah Lish makes the pass. Caught by Skidmore. She'll have to pass it back to Lish. As you can see, Morgan Babb doing a great job guarding Dursky. But Skidmore still has the ball, having to go around LaRue. Barkowitz with the throw to Lish. Lish, you can see her faking the three-pointer, but she'll get the two instead. It's 34-28.
Yeah, great drive by Lish after the ball fake.
As you can see, Custer gets the three. The Knights have 31 as now this third quarter has been back and forth on scoring, but the Bulldogs still have the lead. As Skidmore makes the pass to Hannah Lish, being guarded by Halliwell. Lish trying to get two. Hannah Lish does it again.
That's a 6-0 scoring run for Hannah Lish there.
Yeah, Lish. That was a great two-pointer. She is 3 for 4 in field goals. As the ball going around in the circle on the offense for the Knights. That one's caught by Dursky. You can see Barkowitz trying to guard her. Long throw. That one's caught by LaRue. Now here's Custer. That one goes behind the backboard.
Maybe rushed the shot a little too much there, late in the shot clock. You were late in the shot clock, but you still had a few seconds there to gather yourself and get a good shot up there. Just rush that shot a little bit.
Yeah, Michael. There is a saying too: hurry, but don't be too quick. As you could see, right there, Hannah Lish. You could see she had great awareness that the ball was taken from her. Tried getting it back, but it will still be for the Knights. As Dursky trying to get two more. As now the Knights have 33. As Valerie Dursky gets the two-pointer. Skidmore dribbles, gets her way past the midline. She's going around Custer. As you can see, Emma McElroy is about to recheck into this game. We'll find out in just a moment and who she'll be substituting for. As here comes McElroy. As Coach Sam Miller says she'll be substituting for Hannah Lish. So now Kylie Skidmore will try to score the free throw. Bounces a couple times on the rim, but it still goes in. But she'll get one more here. Will this be the 38th point for the Bulldogs? Yes, it will. So now, long throw from Halliwell. Skidmore and Barkowitz working together. Now it's caught by Halliwell. Long throw to Sensenig. McElroy now trying to guard number 23, LaRue. And you can see Leinerth trying to find where the ball is, but the Knights refuse to let go of it here. Halliwell will let it fly. And the defensive rebound by Wiegers. Barkowitz now guarding Halliwell. You can see Skidmore trying her best to block Dursky, but she still catches it. Now Halliwell will get 2 more points for the Knights. So Halliwell now has 7 points scored so far in this game.
And that was a great showcase of Valerie Dursky there on the underneath, getting offensive rebound after offensive rebound, using her height to her advantage.
So now the Knights still have it here. Valerie Dursky makes a quick pass to LaRue. Long throw caught by Halliwell. Now Sensenig. Long throw again caught by Custer. Barkowitz keeping a good eye on the ball. Skidmore now having to play defense, trying to guard LaRue. But once again, Michael, it is a 1-point game. It's 38-37 in favor of the Bulldogs. And if there's anything they want to do for offense, now is definitely a good time. Now Skidmore hanging on to it. A smart play there from Skidmore, using the clock, trying to keep the ball as much as she can. But the referee will blow the whistle with a little over a second on the clock. 1.9 to be exact.
Yeah, for the Bulldogs here coming out of the baseline out of bounds here, they're going to have to get a quick shot up with only 1.9 on the game clock.
So who's it going to be? Here's Darby Leinerth. Morgan Babb will hold on to it, but look at that, we're out of time. But the Bulldogs, for the second quarter in a row, have ended it with a 1-point lead.
Yeah, it's been a great job there by both sides. That was a slow period for both teams, but overall, high intensity and some good basketball that we saw in that third quarter.
Yeah, Michael, I feel like it started off I feel like the time flowed by pretty well in the first part of the third quarter, but it definitely started to kind of drag on towards the end. But we will be back for the fourth quarter for Bulldog basketball. Michael Hale and Forrest Frenier from ACTV will be right back after these messages.
Adrian College is shaping the future of higher education and leading the way in innovation and excellence. Ranked first in most innovative schools and second in best value in undergraduate teaching in the Midwest by U.S. News and World Report, Adrian College is recognized for its commitment to innovation, quality education, and affordability. Offering 71 undergraduate programs, 13 graduate programs, and a 1-to-15 faculty to student ratio, our students receive personalized attention and a cutting-edge.
Bulldogs lead 38-37 as we're about to start the fourth quarter. And I feel like this last quarter will definitely be the decision for either team here.
Absolutely, Forrest. The Knights and the Bulldogs, they're slow in that third quarter, but will look to heat it up in the fourth quarter, looking to get a win.
This is a big opportunity for the Knights here to take the lead first in the fourth. You can see the Bulldogs, you can see McElroy, Skidmore, and Babb trying to get it, but Anna Fernandez really holding on to it.
A great offensive rebound by the Knights, battling underneath for the basketball.
You can see Halliwell will give it to Sal as the Knights take the first lead of this fourth quarter, and for the second quarter in a row, the Knights have scored the first 2 points.
Yeah, you can just attribute that to the energy that they have and that they're playing with right now. After that first quarter where they only scored that 1 point with 20 seconds left in the period, they've just had a lot of intention and energy going behind all their motions that they've been doing.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, Michael. If the Knights can can win this game, it'll means that it'll be a big turnaround that they demonstrated here, from going from being down by 14 points to now having a 1-point lead to start the fourth quarter. But meanwhile, Skidmore will give the Bulldogs the lead back as she gets the first 2 points of the fourth quarter for Adrian College, as it is 40-39. Now that one's caught by Sensenig. Now Halliwell to LaRue, as Aubrey Icks with the steal finds the ball going her way and takes it. Again, right place, right time. Skidmore makes the pass to Icks. Icks trying to get 2 more to extend the lead, and there's the defensive rebound by Anna Fernandez. Fernandez now being guarded by Leinerth. Now here's Sensenig, as Sensenig gives the lead back for the Knights on the three-pointer. But it's a 2-point lead for the Knights, as they were trailing by 1 just moments ago. Now they're ahead by 2 as Babb now has it. She'll make the easy pass to Skidmore. Now here's Skidmore. She'll give it to Babb. Not enough altitude on the layup attempt. Now here's Halliwell. As Halliwell scores, as she gets the three-pointer. And now we're going to step aside for a quick timeout. But the Knights have a good start in this fourth quarter. Who's going to win here? Find out only on ACTV.
Bulldog fans, welcome to the home of Adrian College Athletics. Brought to you by Adrian College Television. Follow us on social media to be connected to the latest broadcasts, news, highlights, and more. You can find us on Instagram, Facebook, X, and TikTok. ACTV's social media handle is at Adrian College TV on all platforms. Thank you to all of our fans who tune in to support us at ACTV.
Good start here for the Calvin Knights as they lead 45-40. As moments ago, at the 8:02 mark, Gabby Halliwell scored a three-pointer to help the Knights get the extension, and this is a big opportunity that Calvin will need to take here to keep it going. But the Bulldogs are not done just yet, as there's 8 minutes left in this fourth quarter. And Michael, what thoughts do you have as we're about to get things going again?
Yeah, entering these final 8 minutes of the game, the Bulldogs are going to really need to focus on a lot of energy on the defensive end. And like I was told back when I played basketball in high school, offense is where you get your rest.
Now here's Ickes giving it to Hannah Lish, now going for the three. Lish scores! Bulldogs only trail by 2 on the three-pointer by Hannah Lish. That is her second one of this game.
Yeah, and here's where that intensity is going to have to really be big for the Bulldogs.
But just like that, the Knights lead 47-43 on the 2-point layup by Fernandez. Now Skidmore. You can see her trying to get around Wiegers. Now here's Morgan Babb hanging on to it, being guarded by Dursky. The whistle is blown.
Great block there, but got a little too much of the body, it looked like.
So now the foul will be called on Hannah Saul. It'll be her third. So here is Morgan Babb. Big opportunity for the Bulldogs. And Morgan Babb makes it 44 for Adrian College. She'll get one more try here. Will she score the second free throw? She will. Bulldogs trail by 2 again, but now since they're on defense, this is going to be very important for them to keep their eye on the ball and to try to limit the Knights from getting more. As Morgan Babb, you can see her guarding Souls. That one hits the top of the backboard. Now there'll be an Adrian foul. Will be called on Morgan Babb. It is her 4th. It's the 7th foul called on the Bulldogs. So checking back in is Barkowitz. She'll be substituting for Morgan Babb. So now here's Hannah Sal trying to score the free throw. But she misses. But her teammates letting her know that's okay, as she will get one more. See the rest of the players getting in position to get moving as the ball gets moving. As you can see, Barkowitz and Ickes trying to work together to retrieve it, but it goes out of bounds as Barkowitz will grab it as that one rolled into the hallway.
Must have rolled pretty far. It took a while to come back.
So now Barkowitz will give it to Skidmore. Skidmore once again having to make her way around Wiegers. So now Skidmore will make the pass to Lish with the bounce pass to Ickes. Ickes has tied it. 47-47 on the 2-point layup.
Great job underneath by Ickes there. Getting position and to give herself an easy layup.
So Ickes now has 12 points scored in this game. She is tied with Morgan Babb and Hannah Lish. So that was a miss. And traveling is going to be called on the Bulldogs, on Darby Linerth. 6:15 left in this 4th quarter. So now the ball will be the Knights' ball. That's caught by Fernandez. As you can see, Linerth trying to steal it, but the Knights holding on to it. Just like that, they take the lead again, as it is 49-47 on the 2-pointer. So here's Hannah Lish taking her time, dribbling the ball. Doesn't seem to be in any hurry here, but now she'll find the opening to Barkowitz to Ickes. Tried getting another 2-pointer, but it was a little too much momentum.
Yeah, another great job by Ickes there, getting in position in the middle of the lane there, shielding her defender on her back, getting, like I said, the position for the layup and ultimately drawing the foul there.
So now Ickes does what she needs to do, scores the first free throw. She's done a good job at them all day. But that's her first miss on the free throw, as I think I may have jinxed it there, Michael.
That's okay. The Bulldogs got the offensive rebound. It's all fine.
Now Hannah Lish. You can see Anna Fernandez guarding her. Fernandez stumbles a little. Lish will give it back to Ickes.
Late in the shot clock.
As Barkowitz, as the shot clock will run out of time. But now Skidmore's got it. 13 seconds left on the shot clock. But that one's kicked away from her by LaRue. LaRue trying to get 2 more as she scores.
But the offensive foul was called instead, as the elbow got extended there a little too much.
Yeah, so now unfortunately those 2 points that would have been scored will not count because of the foul. As you can see, Mark Christner having quick conversation with Hannah Sal. It's the referee has the ball about to, and she's going to hand it over to Lauren Barkowitz. Barkowitz taking her time, as now the clock gets back up and running. So now Hannah Lish has the ball, now makes the pass to Darby Linerth. Linerth now makes the pass to Hannah Lish. Lish working her way towards the left wing. Skidmore going for the 3. Skidmore scores! Bulldogs take the lead, 51-49.
Great shot there by Skidmore with a hand in her face, able to knock down that 3-pointer.
So now the Bulldogs are in control of this game once again, But they cannot get comfortable, though. As the three-pointer attempt by Wiegers misses it. Looks like it bounced out of the basket. So now Skidmore has the ball again, being guarded by Fernandez. The quick bounce pass, tried giving it to Barkowicz, but the Knights now have it back. So now here's number 12, Wiegers, trying to get two more for the Knights. And now the whistle is blown. 4:08 left on the clock. So the foul is called on Hannah Lish, her second. Babb coming back in she'll be substituting for Barkowicz. Also Sophie Sensenig will be substituted. So now the Knights, Sophie Wiegers scores the 50th point for Calvin University, as she'll need to get one more to tie it up, but that means the Bulldogs will have to take another lead here. As she scores, it's tied at 51 now as Fernandez trying to take it from Skidmore, but that was a little too much momentum as it went out of play. 4:06 left on the clock in this fourth quarter. Hannah Lish now has the ball. Big chance for the Bulldogs. 3:58 left on the clock. Skidmore trying to get it around Wiegers. Skidmore struggling a little, but finds the opening and gives it to Ix. Ix makes the bounce pass to Morgan Babb. Could not get the altitude that she needed on the two-point attempt, but now the Bulldogs will really have to get their defense going here. Hannah Lish, see her trying to guard Fernandez. We can see Darby Leinerth trying to guard LaRue, but just like that, the Knights reclaim the lead on the two-pointer by Sal. So now here's Skidmore. So now the Bulldogs will need a three-pointer to take back the lead, or a two-pointer to tie it at least. So Hannah Lish to Morgan Babb to Skidmore. The ball going around the circle from the left to right wing. Now Skidmore trying to get two more, but it's still a two-point lead.
Great drive by Skidmore, drawing the foul there as we crossed over into the under 3-minute mark here. Skidmore with a chance to hit some very crucial free throws here to tie this game up.
So actually that two-point layup was actually scored by Caitlin LaRue. But now Skidmore makes it 52 for the Bulldogs on the free throw. She will have to score this one to tie it up. And it hits the rim. You can see Ickes trying to get it back on the defensive rebound. But Hannah Saul will have a foul. But now the Bulldogs have another chance to score a couple of free throws. Here's Aubrey Ickes as she ties it up.
And that was Saul's fourth foul of the game as well. So now Dursky and Saul have 4 fouls, and those are going to be crucial here in the final 3 minutes.
So now we're going to step aside for a quick media timeout, but it's tied at 53-53. Who's going to win?
The Adrian College Media Production House provides opportunities for students to learn and grow live on the airwaves, just like Matt Kibbe.
I've gotten a chance to create a relationship with coaches and teams and learn more from people instead of trying to teach myself something. Got an opportunity to expand my knowledge of sports, hone in on my skills as a broadcaster, learn about equipment in different ways. You get more of a connection with professors as well.
Providing opportunities, growing leadership. The Adrian College Media Production House. Thanks for tuning in.
And we are back now. It is a tie game as Ickes will try to pick up where she left off. As she's going to have to score this to reclaim the lead for the Bulldogs. And she just misses. As you can see, it about went in, but it's like it literally bounced out of the basket,
yeah.
Michael.
Yeah, unlucky there. Unlucky bounce for the Bulldogs.
But now Leinerth makes the rebound, but the whistle is blown. It's like another foul. That's the third foul called on Kylie Skidmore. The fourth for the Bulldogs of this quarter. Darby Leinerth has a quick conversation with head coach Sam Miller as Hannah Saul is substituted. But the Knights reclaim the lead. Leinerth goes back to her position. So now this is Wiegers, as that's just what the Knights need to take the lead, but with 2:38 left, we'll see what the Bulldogs can do here on their offense. As you can see, Leinerth struggling to find someone to pass it to, but Lish comes in to help her out. Lish now gives it to Morgan Babb. It's being guarded by Dursky. Aubrey Ix. As you can see, Morgan Babb trying to catch it, but there's the steal by Wiegers. Hannah Lish keeping a good eye on her. As you can see, Wiegers dribbling it, taking the time, and I think the Knights at this point just want to use the clock as much as they can. It's Fernandez now passing it to Dursky. Now the whistle is blown. The Knights still have the lead, 55-53. Dursk has another foul. So Wiegers has had 2 steals in this game. And so the foul was called on the Calvin Knights. And so here we are again. Bulldogs will need to score both of their free throws. So it'll be Aubrey Ix again. As she gets the first one, getting high fives from Leinerth and Babb.
Crucial second free throw here.
And here it is. And now she scores. Ickes scores both of her foul shots as we now have a tie game once again. As Wiegers will give the ball to Sensenig. Anna Fernandez dribbling it, trying to go around Lish. Now here's Wiegers again, holding the ball. Dribbles around, see Leinerth and Lish working together. Ix. You can see her and Skidmore both trying to guard Fernandez. Now Wiegers going for the 3. Skidmore tries rebounding it defensively, and she about dropped it a couple times, but she holds on. Morgan Babb hanging on to it, being guarded by Sensenig. 1:13 left on the clock. It's still a tied game, 55-55. We're going to take another quick break, but we'll be back right after this.
If there was one word I was going to use to describe the communication arts program at Adrian College, it would be unique. Students find themselves on the radio, in front of and behind the camera, and directing their own programs. Students learn in a personalized environment that sets them up for a world of opportunities. Are you ready for your moment in the limelight? Learn more about the Rush Communications Center and Adrian College's communications program by visiting adrian.edu today.
We are back now. 1:13 left in this fourth quarter. As also after this game, Adrian College men's basketball will also be taking on Calvin University. See, Darby Leinerth will pass it to Morgan Babb. She'll hand it to Skidmore. Skidmore dribbling it, making her way from the left to the right wing. Whistle is blown again. Now we have 1:03 left. And it's going to come down to this last minute, Michael.
Absolutely, Forrest. It's going to be a very exciting final minute of this game.
Skidmore does it again as she takes the lead back for the Bulldogs.
Takes the contact there in front of the free throw line and is able to sink the floater.
Bulldogs have another lead 57-55. Yeah, what a game this has been, Michael.
Yeah, this has been a great game, back and forth all day. Aside from that first quarter for the Knights, they've been played very well throughout this entire game. High intensity and just moving the ball around very well.
So Kylie Skidmore has had the most playing time for the Bulldogs, 35 minutes, as LaRue and Fernandez for the Knights, have both played for 34 minutes. But Skidmore has had the most time played with just 1 minute more than both Fernandez and LaRue. Ickes has had 25 minutes in, Babb with 28. Dursky has played for 20 minutes. And so Wiegers would be second for the Knights with 26 minutes played.
Yeah, and the Bulldogs actually have 4 players in double figures scoring, which is a great job by them, showing that they've been able to spread the ball around and show that it's not just one player on this team. There's a lot of them that you have to look out for.
As you can see, the crowd is getting very excited because you never know what's going to happen in these last 40 seconds as the Knights try tying it up, but Babb makes the defensive rebound, struggling a little, but now starts dribbling it. But the whistle is blown. But yeah, the Bulldogs, they've been 3 for 7 in three-pointers. But the Knights, they have struggled a little bit with their three-pointers. They are 8 for 27. But how about the defense for both teams when it comes to rebounds? 30 rebounds for the Knights, 29 for the Bulldogs. But Dursky has done pretty well in rebounds. She has had 10 of the 30 rebounds for the Knights.
Yeah, but if you look at all the rebounds, 17 have been offensive for Calvin, which just goes to show that they've used their height underneath to their advantage today, trying to get second chance opportunities.
But Michael, I feel like definitely when it comes to a game like this, the defensive rebounds should be just as important as the offense itself.
Absolutely. But we've seen that the second chance opportunities for the Knights, they've really capitalized on them with a lot of their points coming off of offensive rebounds.
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen with just a little over 30 seconds left on the clock, 31.9 to be exact, as both the Knights and the Bulldogs are preparing themselves for whatever plans that they have left, as they've both played very well this afternoon, but there can only be one winner. As Babb makes the bounce pass to Hannah Lish as she's hanging on to the ball. Morgan Babb drops it a couple times, but she's got it. Bounce pass to Aubrey Ickes. Ickes to Kylie Skidmore. You can see her doing a great job dribbling the ball as only 10 seconds pass by there. From 30 to 20. The Bulldogs still have the lead, 57 to 55. But now this is a big opportunity to make the extension they need. So here's Kylie Skidmore. She scores the first free throw.
Yeah, like you said, Forrest, this is the free throws that you do after practice, at the end of practice when it's crunch time, where you're going to be doing some running if you don't make your free throws, stuff like that. That's what that prepares you for, is this moment right now.
Yeah, what a great job there by Kylie Skidmore, scoring both of her free throws. So Skidmore now would have 14 points of this game. Aubrey Ickes has 16 as she has led the Bulldogs in points scored of this game. Skidmore has 14. Lish and Babb are tied with 12. McElroy has 3. Otto has 1, and Barkowitz has 1 point. But for the Calvin Knights, We have a three-way tie for points scored here. Dursk, LaRue, and Halliwell all have 10 points here. Wiegers has had 4. Fernandez has scored 3. Hannah Salas had 4, and Sensenig has 5. 20 seconds left of this fourth quarter. Hannah Lish trying to guard Fernandez, but you could see Sal trying to help her out as the Knights get 2 more. 14 seconds left. Morgan Babb makes the bounce pass to Kylie Skidmore. She's going to want to hang on to it. 12.1 left. Bulldogs still have the lead. So the foul is called on Caitlin LaRue. That is her 4th. Another big chance for Kylie Skidmore. As the ball spins out of the basket. But she'll get one more here. As this next point that she scores could be a big help for the Bulldogs. 10 seconds left on the clock.
Cannot follow the three-point shooter.
As Ickes does what she needs to do on the defensive rebound, Skidmore will have to hold on to it. Cue the music. The Bulldogs win it. 60-57. Michael, what a game this has been.
Oh yeah, big game, big win for the Bulldogs here. Just overall a huge confidence builder going into the final few games of their regular season.
Yeah, to start things off earlier, because remember the first quarter, the Bulldogs had a phenomenal start, leading 15-1. But the Knights turned it around in the second quarter, having 24 points scored, and Bulldogs having 11. In the third quarter, both teams, it was a tie, 12 points each. But the Bulldogs just got 1 point more than the Knights in the second quarter. But the final score was 60-57, and so that means the Bulldogs are now 6-15 overall this season. As they've started to close the gap on their record here at home, they are 3-5. But how about Aubrey Ickes and Kylie Skidmore? They have been a big help for this game. As to go over the rest of our schedule here, coming up next, men's basketball will be taking on Calvin University in just a little bit. Also, women's lacrosse will be playing against Hanover College at 4. Women's D1 hockey versus Michigan State University tonight at 7. Also, we've got men's D2 hockey versus Schoolcraft College at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Also, women's D2 hockey versus the University of Illinois at 4 p.m. tomorrow night. And I believe that's the rest of the schedule for this weekend. Now, Michael, do you have any final thoughts about this game?
It was a great start to the doubleheader here that we have. And I'm just ready for this next game to start with all the energy that last game brought that we just saw.
Yeah, Michael, it was definitely an honor to call this game with you, and I'm looking forward to working the next one with you as well. As for those of you watching at home, we want to thank you very much for tuning in to our broadcast. From Cameron Overmeyer, Mason Foote, Michael Hale, I'm Forrest Vernier. It's your final score, Bulldogs 60, Knights 57. It's coming up next, men's basketball. Bulldogs, Knights, coming up next on ACTV.